Kazakhstan is one of the significant players of the world economy and one of the 50 largest exporting countries today. There are 100 world states in our sales geography. There are 820 titles of domestic goods in the range of supplies. The principal share of Kazakhstani exports comes from raw materials, oil, uranium, and wheat. But recently, this tendency is changing. The first processing enterprises are opening and already coming out to global markets with prepared products. You will learn in the 4 Export program about where and how the production branded Made in Kazakhstan is produced. Today in the program, Kostanai is the major industrial center, electromobile of Kazakhstani production, innovational Kostanai drink. The North Kazakhstani trip continues. Coniferous forests, wheat fields, and machine-building factories create a typical landscape of this region. The Kostanai area, which is the 6th largest region of Kazakhstan, with the administrative center located in the Kostanai city, takes its place on the map in the economy of the country. The volume of production of the processing industry in Kostanai amounts to 60 billion tenge. This figure includes the goods of food and the light industry, as well as machine building, which is the leading segment of production in Kazakhstan. Kostanai has few well-known enterprises, for example, Bayan Salu Confectionery, but the most interesting manufacturer was opened in 2010. Saryarka Автопром LLP had started assembly of South Korean brands that year.
На данный момент работаем уже с 8 брендами. Это знаменитые бренды.
Currently, we are working with 8 famous brands already. Among them are Toyota, Peugeot, Iveco, and Hyundai. We issue about 60 models of all brands in total. The automobile industry is still young and we are on our way of formation. Our enterprise is moving at a rapid speed. We move from the SKD to CKD assembly. It includes robotized welding and painting of the body of the car. Saryarka Автопром LLP, passenger car manufacturer. Volume of production 8,500 cars per year. Export share 35%. Geography of sales Russia, Kyrgyzstan, Belarus. In Kazakhstan, manufacture of cars was recently launched, although some companies already function. Saryarka Автопром was the first of them which mastered the process of CKD. Now all assembly stages take place in Kazakhstan. All raw materials come from abroad for the manufacture of our goods. All stamped details arrive from China, meanwhile Korean car parts from Korea. Also, we use materials that ensure the production which come from the CIS countries and far abroad. But we use car parts from local suppliers who produce them in Kazakhstan. On the factory, 3 shops are functioning, where welding, painting, and assembling of the body happen. In the welding workshop, the stamped details are supplied on the line, packed into welding stands, and the full applying of the body of the car takes place. After that, it goes to the painting workshop, where the application of primer, base enamel, and lacquer is executed. The setting of line takes place with the help of 5 car body samples, where there's an adjusting of conductors and welding pliers happen. The power of current is chosen in order to get high quality and fully fledged welding levels.
Сила тока для того, чтобы у нас были качественные и полноценные сварочные точки.
After painting, the body is sent to the assembly workshop where the ready auto is sent to check. All details are checked on the line, brakes, wheel installation, corners, and adjustment of car headlamps. Moreover, each car passes a test drive. There are two levels of control in the enterprise. The first one is the control from the supplier's side, and another one is controlled by our plant specialist. Car manufacture is a labor-intensive process, although technologies are no longer a secret. Like any growing enterprise, Saryarka Avtoprom choose innovations. This year, assembly of the first Kazakhstani electric automobiles had started. The first sample party is constructed. It is passing all necessary testing, which means it's not the overnight production. It takes a significant amount of time to provide our population with high quality and reliable cars. In that case, it's electro vehicles. The growth of production volumes requires advanced training of employees. Aim of a few state programs requires the optimization of the labor market according to the production needs. Each year, our specialist engineering staff of our company take a master's degree in the Kostanai State University, according to the Industrial Innovational Development State Program. The State Program of Industrial Innovational Development is designed for 2015 to 2019. Its main objective is to increase the competitiveness of manufacturing industry. It is expected that by 2019, the program will help to increase the production volume to 43%, non-raw export by no less than 1.1 times, and the employment rate in the processing industry by 30,000 people, compared with 2012. Currently, more than 1,000 people are employed by the enterprise, but in the nearest future, their number will grow because, according to plans, there's a major expansion of production and therefore its exports. We plan to produce 11 or maybe 12,000 cars with the following increase in 2018. Annual production capacity allows to create 25,000 cars. We are working on the basis of technical regulations of the Eurasian Customs Union. Of course, Russia, Kazakhstan, Belarus, and Kyrgyzstan are in the export strategy of our enterprise. The following development of geography of exports is the mandatory item of company development plans. It's planned to export Kazakhstani automobiles into all countries of the CIS region, notably Tajikistan, Azerbaijan, and Armenia. In states that get into the close field of technical regulations or documents that are issued within the framework of the Customs Union are recognized, there we can easily get local certificates in order to realize this production. Another prospective market, which was closed before for Kazakhstani cars, is Uzbekistan. This country has its own technical regulation, and an enterprise is working on receiving all compliance certificates at the moment. We are an export-oriented company. Of course, we are chiefly established for Kazakhstani customers' satisfaction, but it's important for us that production made in Kazakhstan was exported to foreign markets. Our primary emphasis and all efforts will be directed at export of the significant share of production. That's about 80% of it. Kazakhstan is one of the active supporters of green economy. Following this national course, Saryarka Avtoprom relies on the production of ecologically safe electric cars. The company promises to present Kazakhstani-made electric vehicles on the international market. Food industry is another significant sphere of manufacture of Kostanai. The non-alcoholic beverages, among flour and confectionery goods, are produced here. Akva Arasan Company is a startup launched in 2015, but the enterprise already shows significant volumes of production. Million liters of bottled water and drinks come off the production line each month. We produce 13 kinds of non-alcoholic beverages today. Among them, there are 9 types of lemonades, tea, and water. Keeping in mind that the market is developing, we are gradually increasing our turnover. We think that in 3 to 4 years we will have full power. That's around 56 million liters per year.
100% мощность – это 56 миллионов литров в год.
Aqua Arasan LLP, non-alcoholic beverages production. Volume of production 1 million liters per month. Export share 46%. Geography sales Russia, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan. Against the cheapening of manufacture on the same enterprises through the use of different substitutes and preservatives, Aqua Arasan decided to bet on naturalness.
Те продукты, включая как газированные напитки.
All drinks, carbonated beverages as well as teas, are made with the use of 3 to 5% of natural juices, which means that the production is absolutely harmless, even useful for people. In order to prove and demonstrate this, our enterprise organizes visits of children during their academic year in the Kostanai region. In the food industry, the safety is more important than in the others. Given the orientation on export, the company strives to meet the highest quality standards. The system of quality management and the international hazard analysis and critical control points are used by the enterprise for good safety. Each step is controlled not only by operators, there's a monitoring from quality assurance unit. Each level of production is controlled so that the product will be of high quality. HACCP is the concept that provides assessment and management of dangerous factors on production. It ensures the control on all levels of manufacture, storage, and realization of food products. International organizations accepted HACCP as the most effective method of prevention of diseases which are caused by poor food products. Each product has its own GOST standard, its own normative documentation. Sugar is being tested on purity, ash content, and microbiological indicators. The same goes with other goods. The newest equipment is to ensure the safety of drinks. Closed systems fully exclude the human involvement in the production of drink and shields from the impact of environment. Equipment is fully automated. The human involvement is minimal. Person's function is to monitor the equipment and its service. Machinery works independently, starting from bottles manufactured to packaging. All workshop is served by 4 operators, which significantly increases the labor productivity with minimal workforce impact. Let's say man used to tinker bottles himself, you had to put them manually. The question here is not in the quantity of personnel, the productivity has grown a lot. For example, if earlier 4 people could serve the line at a speed of 3,000 bottles per day, so now we can make 12,000 bottles per hour. Full production cycle on this plant covers the manufacture of packaging of drinks. Mainly Kazakhstani raw material is used for these purposes. 10% of necessary materials are bought in Russia. Juices and other ingredients are supplied by Germany. Producers use natural juices in each drink. The only thing that we tell is to limit the use of the product for those people who have allergies on natural juices. Symbolically, of use made apple drink, there's 5% of content of apple juice. The tea with peach, there's peach juice. And if it's lemonade, there's actually lemon juice, no lemon acid. The company provides the domestic market, also it satisfies the demands in Russia, Kyrgyzstan, and Uzbekistan. The plans include substantial development of volumes and geography of sales. We are working on production export on the Chinese People's Republic territory. The export expansion is, of course, in China. Later, all of the Kazakhstan and expansion of sales geography in Russia. Those are neighboring markets which are close to us, and the production is easy to deliver there, and its logistics won't be expensive. Water and drinks are one of the most demanded products on the global market. This type of production is distinguished by season. During spring-summer period, demand on drinks increases dramatically. But, nevertheless, currently volumes of production amount to 700,000 liters per month. This rate will also grow with the expansion of production volumes because water and beverages will always be in demand.